this onto the computer, folks. We're on. Hey, maybe we're on. I don't know.
Maybe.
This has been one hell of a morning to bring to you your best part of your week, which is Mondays with Bev and Paul. And a special guest today, we have with us Paula Taylor, infamous new author onto the circuit, BioTouch recipient, and she's actually learned to set the points too, BioTouch practitioner. So
soon to be certificant.
Certificant?
Certificant.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, all right. So hello, everybody. We hope we're live. This might blip out, but it's okay because we're recording it and we will post it later because we have Paula Taylor with us today. We're going to talk about how BioTouch can be a meditation practice. And we're also going to talk about Paula Taylor and her book called Spiritual Integration.
Nice.
Hey, Bev.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome, Paula. It's so wonderful to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm very excited to be here.
Go for it. All right, Bev, you have a question.
I do. Let's just get it started, huh? So, of course, we're really curious because we've known you for quite a while, and we're privy sometimes to, I'm going to write a book, or I am writing a book, and you finally did. You got it published. So, I'm going to ask you the big question: why did you want to write this book?
That's a funny question, and I'm glad you asked because I didn't. At first, I didn't. I was doing fertility treatments, and as you guys know, that's how I ended up coming into BioTouch. I came for some continuing education for massage therapy, and I was actually in the midst of a miscarriage when I came to the center for the very first time. And I did that practitioner course, and it really affected me. I could really feel how it worked. So I kept coming back. Every week I came back for 3 years now, I think, maybe. And so receiving that BioTouch helped me finally let go of this fertility journey that I had been on for 6 years. And I knew down inside there was something else that I was meant to do. And at one point, I actually received information. I was in a kind of a meditative state, or what I call I was hooked into God. And the message I got was, you're meant to birth a book, not a baby. And it was kind of like, okay, like I've always loved to write. I've always wanted to write a book, but I was very resistant to it. And I feel like BioTouch helped me melt away that resistance and get the book out. And when I sat down to write, it just came. It was the easiest. That was the easiest part by far. The publishing was a little bit more difficult, but the writing just flowed through me when I let go of that resistance. And BioTouch was a big part of that for me.
Wow. That's
so,
a great statement.
your book is pretty amazing. I've read the entire thing. The first day it was out, I got the Kindle version of it. And, I did want to read sort of your last paragraph because it fits so much with exactly about BioTouch and how we can move into what is meditation and how can BioTouch be that. So what you wrote here was, we were born into this life with the full unconditional love of the divine, but somewhere along the way, most of us lost that connection. When we can reconnect to that love and accept it as our birthright, there is no outcome too extraordinary for each of us. You are loved. You are here to open to that love and to spread it to others in whatever way suits your talents and passion. Let yourself open to this path and allow yourself to truly enjoy the journey.
Wonderful.
Wow.
That's giving me goosebumps because it feels like someone else wrote it. That the whole book, when I read it, I'm like, wow, that's awesome. And it's because it was inspired. It came through me, not necessarily from me, or it was a combination, but yeah. And BioTouch, it's interesting because I was writing that. I didn't start writing it till after I was at BioTouch, but Paul, you and I have talked about how you can see the influence of BioTouch in the book. I mean, that whole idea of just letting yourself be loved, that's it, and it's easier said than done. But once you do it, man, it will change your whole life.
Yeah, so we're interviewing Paula Taylor, who wrote the book Spiritual Integration. You can go to her website. It's called PaulaTaylorEnergy.com. And so, you know, one of the things we wanted to talk about here in relation to this book, because I know you also have blogs, is meditation. And Bev and I were reading this article that's been published recently, and it's a group, Transcendental Meditation, who are trying to teach all of the doctors, nurses, medical, healthcare practitioners, healers, and the title of it was Bringing Healing to the Healers or something like that. It was about the importance of meditation to reduce stress, to reduce anxiety, and to help build the immune system. So we'll ask you in relation to what you're doing with your work in your book, you know, what is meditation to you?
To me, it's interesting because I think you could ask 15 people and they might tell you 15 different things about meditation. But to me, meditation truly is getting in that connected state where you're connected to something larger than yourself, where you're open to receiving your intuition, to receiving guidance. And there's so many different ways to access that, I think. And I like guided meditation, especially for beginners. It can be hard, you know, the definition we know of meditation is kind of this empty your mind and just sit. And that's really difficult to do if you've never done it before. So I like guided meditation to help introduce getting into that relaxed and connected state. I like mantra meditation. I like moving meditation, yoga. I consider yoga moving meditation. But I mostly do guided meditations because I'm trying to help people learn to work with their energy, to work with that flow. And I find that to be extremely effective to help people learn something that's very foreign to a lot of people, this idea of working with energy and moving energy, and what does that mean?
Yeah, that's really good, Paula. Thank you. And having said that, you know, the question is, how is BioTouch a meditation practice? So what you just touched on, I really resonated with that because for me, BioTouch can be a lot of those things. What's your thoughts about BioTouch and that statement that question we're asking? How BioTouch can be a meditation practice?
You know, it's interesting. When Paul asked me to do this, we talked on the phone briefly, and he said something and it clicked right away in my head about, so what I do a lot of work with meditation in solitude. You're by yourself, you're connecting to this, you know, higher power, to the divine, as I like to call it. But BioTouch is really meditation in relationship. That's what Paul said. And as soon as he said that, you know, being present with another person is its own form of meditation. Absolutely. And I was thinking about this before we started today. You know, I'm sure most of us at this point have had some sort of body work, massage or Reiki or something. And you can tell when someone is present with you or when they're not, you know, if they're just sort of flinging your limbs around. And to me, it's very obvious when someone is being present, when they're meditating in a relationship with you. And BioTouch just does that automatically. Having those two fingers on the skin of someone else and doing that greeting point, that it's like a dialing in. I am present with you. I am here with you. And that's really what meditation is. It's just being present, and being truly present with another person is such a gift. And a lot of us don't necessarily know how to do that or how to receive it. And I think BioTouch helps us learn that.
Wow. Couldn't agree with you more.
It certainly does. And we've talked about it a lot with people, haven't we?
Yeah. We've said much the same thing. Thank you for that, Paula.
Yeah, we're trying to get BioTouch out there as a rhythm, as a daily meditation for people, you know, let alone that the research has shown by doing BioTouch reduces stress and builds our immune system responses. I mean, that the data shows that. So we can actually say it's been proven to do that. So, and when you have a meditation with another human being, you know, life's with people. Louis used to say that all. Life is with people. Life is in relationship. And this whole idea of waking up to a self-awareness. You know, we can only wake up when we have all these stimuli in front of us that are helping us wake up. Other people, situations, a coronavirus. These are all opportunities to wake up, and BioTouch gives us a moment to just, it just chills you out for a moment. I mean, every time we show that video, it just, even just watching somebody do it, it's just, you can just feel yourself go down a lot.
I'd like to add to that too. One of the things that I love about BioTouch, because I come from this background of so many different healing modalities, you know, hands-on, hands-off, all these different things. And BioTouch is so gentle. It's the gentlest, but it's so effective. It's gentle yet effective. And that's why it's such a great supportive practice for other things. You know, you can do anything else, any other kind of healing modality you're already doing, any other kind of meditation you're already doing, and BioTouch will enhance it. And it does it in such a gentle way that it allows you to unfold rather than pushing you, you know, beyond your capability or beyond what you're ready for. It's really a gentle way to open up in such a beautiful and loving fashion.
Oh, yeah, we've worked with so many massage therapists, and it's interesting that we've heard many of them say that if they are integrating BioTouch into their practice, that the client actually recognizes some kind of a shifting, a subtle shifting, like, what did you just do? Because it's so non-invasive, as opposed to, you know, that sometimes that deep tissue work or whatever they're doing. And then all of a sudden, you know, they get the greeting and maybe, you know, whatever else. And they're like, something just shifted. What was that?
I have a great story about that, actually. So I've been married. I've been with my husband since 1999. We've been married since 2007. And I've been a massage therapist since 2003. So I've been working on this man for 17 years or whatever. And he has some scoliosis. He's got a lot of back issues, and he does not respond well to deep tissue. Believe me, I've tried.
Yeah.
But I barely do massage on his back anymore. I almost strictly do BioTouch. And before I found BioTouch, it's interesting, like I was doing a lot of the head holding in the sort of the same way that you hold the head for BioTouch without having a name for it. It was just, I do a lot of point holding. And what I found energetically was that it just opens things up and it allows the body to relax itself. You can't force somebody to relax, and that's good. Massage therapists know that. I can't force a muscle to let go. I have to invite the person to trust me enough to relax and let the body do that healing. And BioTouch is just perfect for that.
Oh yeah, I agree. It
And,
sets up that trust.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. I mean, what a better meditation to do with a loved one. You know, I mean, bring the two of you together, do the greeting with one another. And, you know, I think we're not on Facebook Live, so this is going to be posted later. So I'm going to have a chance to share. Let me share with you all. First of all, there's Paula's website, Spiritual
Lovely.
Integration and Energy Work. Wonderful website. And she actually just posted here, guided meditation and chant for anxiety.
Perfect.
So check out her website and sit with her guided meditation. Let her know, get her book if you want, Spiritual Integration. And we want to teach you the greeting because you know, we just really think doing BioTouch is more important than anything. And we're going to go back to the beginning here. And this is the greeting. I'm not sure you're going to be able to hear it, so I'm going to sort of take you through what they're saying. This is from our manual.
It's the only set that uses one hand and the only set that indicates which hand to use.
So you use your dominant hand.
Use the dominant hand. If you are right-handed, use your right hand. If you are left-handed, use your left hand. The greeting is made by touching at point 1, which is in the fleshy area just below the bottom of the breastbone or sternum. Hold this point.
Point 1 is just below the breastbone in the soft tissue.
Touch point 2 on the back. To find point 2, look for the big bone at the base of the neck. From here, Move 1 to 1.5 inches to the left. This is point 2. Hold this point for 6 to 8 seconds.
1 to 1.5 inches to the left of the big bone.
May work with the recipient.
And there's their son.
I love that.
Before the recipient leaves the session, or if someone who hasn't done the greeting touches either the recipient or the associate, the greeting must be reestablished. Then the session may proceed from where it was interrupted.
There you go, folks. Doesn't get easier. You can go to our website. You can get the whole manual, BioTouch training ebook, just by becoming a member, and it'll just take you right through the whole entire manual with links to the video.
And you can absolutely learn the points from the manual. That's how my husband has done it. He's never been to
Really?
a class.
There you
Perfect.
go. Man, you got all
So-
kinds of great testimonials for us.
I know.
Right?
Yep. It's awesome. And that's our whole purpose here, to get this into families without making it a major catastrophe. Anybody in that family can learn how to work with BioTouch and practice together and help each other at home. That's
And
the beauty.
that's one of the things I would agree to. It's so empowering for people to have something. When this coronavirus started, my husband and I both work in healthcare, and we were scared.
Yeah.
It was a scary time, and we ended up getting furloughed, which was kind of a blessing in disguise. But those first weeks, they didn't have equipment. Everyone was trying to figure out what was going on. And we immediately started doing the greeting and the infection set on each other every day. And that really, it empowers you to feel like you're doing something, and you can feel it working. You can tell that energetically, I can feel it expand me. It causes expansion, and that's, what's better than that?
Yeah, I agree. Totally. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing
It's
that.
totally awesome. And so, thanks, Paula, for that reminder. And we hope all of you out there will take the advice and just do a little BioTouch. We're not talking about a long period of time here either.
Right.
All this can be done in 2 to 3 minutes. And but the sense of well-being, the sense of peace, and what we really think can happen on the physical, emotional, spiritual level, is off the charts. So
You might end up writing a book.
you might end up writing a book.
Whoa.
Paula, we are totally jazzed to have you part of this family, this movement. We're so blessed to have been part of the birthing of your book.
Right.
For Bev and I,
Absolutely.
it's an amazing opportunity to hang out with you and see this happen. We wish you all the best with the book. Again, folks, the book is called Spiritual Integration. You can get it on Kindle and printed versions now too, huh?
That's correct.
Yes, sirree. And you can go to her website, PaulaTaylorEnergy.com, and hook into her blogs, do some of her guided meditations, ask her questions, send us questions. And we're all just going to play through this little virus and help heal one another through meditation, through BioTouch as a practice of meditation. Please try it. It can't hurt. It can only help. Anything else, Bev? Paula?
No, I just wanted to thank Paula for all of your beautiful words and insights. And Paula and I just wish you the many, many blessings on this journey. And we're so honored that you're with us.
Well, right back at both of you. My life has changed dramatically since I met both of you and started doing BioTouch, and it really is, it helps you find your path. And what more could you ask for?
Right on.
Right.
So we'll see you all next week, hopefully with our usual OBS and all of our other streaming little things. But this worked out really well. We'll post this here right after we're done. And keep on touching, everybody. Thanks, Paula. Thanks, Bev.
Thanks, Paula. Thanks,
Thank
Paul.
you, Bev. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah,
Have a
see
great
y'all later.
week.
You too.